says, I'm an Amazon FBA seller. I took ASM. Awesome. While testing main product images on Amazon, what's your position on playing around with the terms of service? For instance, adding a hand, small infographics, models. I see a lot of competitors doing that and not getting banned. I'm curious about the potential negative consequences of taking the risk to go that route. Usually with images, as long as you're not too crazy, you're not going to get banned. I mean, I don't want to come out there and say like, you get banned, you do it and then you get banned. I don't see that happening hardly ever. What does happen is that Amazon, if someone reports it and it violates their image guidelines, then they remove it. And usually they'll either move up your next image that they might have if it does meet the guidelines, or they'll take their own. You don't want that. I've seen them. It's literally a guy in a warehouse just taking a picture of the product. So just be prepared if that happens. But a lot of times, as long as the other things in the image are relevant, like we're trying to show the size of a product, it's against their guidelines. But you're right. Like one of our little lanterns, I've seen other people sell similar ones. They put it in their hand to show the size of it, and they still show that out there. So chances are, if it's relative to it, it's not crazy, you won't get banned. And the worst thing that I've seen happen is they just remove it and pop in another one. So I wouldn't be too afraid with testing out some things on Amazon. Just again, don't go crazy. Don't do it with all your products. Try it with one. And then on Shopify, the beauty is you own it. Like you do not have to like follow those guidelines at all. The only thing you have to follow the guidelines is if you are selling on Google Shopping, which is different than just advertising your product on Google. It's a very special type of advertising where they get a feed from your Shopify store to a Google merchant account. You have to follow their guidelines, and they're very similar to Amazon. Just to picture your product on a white background. But don't worry about that until you get to the point where we're really using Google Shopping. It's not that scalable anyway, just kind of brings in a couple extra sales. So you have the ability to do whatever you want on the Shopify site.